Hey guys, I just wanted to go over some of the changes we've made in the system recently, kind of give you guys a tutorial on how to use some of the new features. Um, just a reminder, these portals here, you've actually got to click the refresh button to populate them. And like last 50 jobs, when you click the refresh button, it'll show you your last 50 jobs. If you come back tomorrow, you have to click it again. So you have to click it every time. I mean, I do that to speed up the layout when you guys are remoting in, like through a wireless connection. Um, so we're going to start with the re-roof layout, the new re-roof layouts. We're going to click New Estimate here. Okay, and like I said, it's going to prompt you for um, what type of estimate do you want to create. And custom is the current way the current way you're typing out your estimates. It's exactly the same layout. Re-roof is the new layout where it kind of fills in some of the information for you, and hopefully we'll break everything down a little bit better. So we'll click re-roof. Okay, so here is pretty much all the customer information, and I've kind of sectioned it off in different boxes. So we'll go ahead and fill out the homeowner's information. I'm going to put just some test data in here. We've got two phone fields, home and cell or home and work, whatever you want to fill in. Try to get the email address when you can. It just helps kind of when we do warranty registrations and whatnot. We'll have the information here. We can transfer it to the job. Customer note, this is what you type in to the customer that you want to print on the actual estimate. So whatever you type in the customer note box will actually print on the estimate. Now I had to make them a little small, but um, you can type quite a bit of information in here and it'll save it for you. Internal notes, that's for typing up notes for yourself that you don't want the customer to see. Insurance company, I had to abbreviate the field. That's the insurance company field here. The claim number, insurance phone, and fax here. Okay, so let's start with the new fields. Total squares. If you go ahead and fill in your square count here, total squares. So we'll just do 48. The pitch, we'll just do like an 812 pitch. Layers, we'll just do one layer and one story. Okay, and if you notice here, it automatically fills in your labor cost. And you could actually type in this field if you want, but the system is looking up the labor price based on the pitch. And it gives you a total labor charge here. If this was a two-story house, if you select a two-story, it would go ahead and add the story charge here. We'll just do a one-story. Ice and water shield, that's just the number of rolls. You could type in, however many rolls of ice and water shield you need. Um, in this case, I'm going to leave it blank. Felt, 15 pound or 30 pound, I'll just do 15 pound. And you notice here it automatically fills in the quantity of rolls for based on the square count. And if you did 30 pound, it would increase it. So we'll just do 15 pound felt. Um, and if you notice here, it's actually going ahead and starting to calculate. It looks up the price, so $15, and this does look up from the system. So this looks up from the price list, the latest price list we have from the supplier, and gives you a total for the fill. Okay. So as you're filling in the information here, it's filling in the information here and populating it and giving you a total cost. Um, Metal edge, we'll just do like a 1.5 by 1.5. And if you notice here, it automatically filled in the quantity, and that's um, figured on the square count as well. Next, you can select painted or mill, and this is for the metal edge. We'll just do painted. Okay, if you notice on shingle item, if you click here, you've got basically all the main shingles that we carry. In this example, I'm just going to do um, just an Owens Corning Oak Ridge 30-year. So we'll select that from the list, and shortly I'm going to make a little pop-up you can click on, and it'll actually show you a breakdown of the cost for each shingle. But for now, just select it from the list. Okay, and it automatically filled in the description for you, and done, um, this is looked up from the price list. Okay, and if you notice the shingle cost automatically got looked up. So Bradco is a supplier, 73.25 times 40 squares is 35.16. So it gives you a breakdown. Um, the shingles and the felt prices are looked up from the price sheets. And then those are updated as often as we get them from the supply house. The rest of the costs you'll see here, we figured a little high, but we just put kind of average prices in there just so it has some kind of cost point to go off of, and that way we can calculate the job cost. And then again, you could select between Bradco and Shelter on the drop-down list here. Okay, we'll just stick with Bradco for now. Okay, the next field you need to do is shingle color, and this is everything we have in the system. I'll work on getting this list narrowed down um, by the actual shingle manufacturer, but for now it just has every color we have. So I'm just going to select Weatherwood. Okay, shingle price, this is actually the sell price you're going to sell it at. Let's put in $210 a square. Okay, the next field is the boot type. If it's plastic or lead, we'll just go with lead. Boot size. Okay, you've got three different options here. You could do three different sizes if you needed to. I'll just do 2-inch here. We'll just do a quantity. I'm just putting anything in here just so we have an idea. Amount. Okay, so I did a quantity of 5, 2-inch boots. Quantity of 5. The amount. This is actually the sell price, which you'd sell them for. I'm going to just sell them for like $30 each. We'll just put something in here just so we can do some tests. Okay, and if you were filling out, another, you could fill in a, 2 at 40. Okay. Okay, so you can break down your boots here. The next field you're going to see are the low profiles, or the ventilation. We've got low profiles, ridge vent, turbines, power vent. These fields are just for quantities. So if you were just going to do like 6 low profiles at $25 each, you could do that. Okay. And if you notice here, it's automatically filling in the cost. We figured a cost for the boots, just kind of an average price. It doesn't really matter the size. At $20 each, it basically just takes all 3 boots quantities you've got here, adds them up. So that was 7 times 20. Now, you could actually put in a more accurate number if you wanted to put in, okay, the actual cost we know is like $22.50 or something cheaper. And when you click here, it automatically figures it. Okay. So the prices get looked up and they're set by the system. However, you could actually put in true cost here if you knew closer to what they are, but I would use the numbers here. It figures a little high, so we've got a little bit more room later when the actual job sells.